Okay, so today I want to show you how you're going to access week 2. You have two options. Once you're in my class, you can scroll down and you can click weeks 2 to 3, and this will take you immediately to that particular week. Or you can click, if you are here, you can click modules and it will take you to all the weeks one by one. Week 1, which is what we did last week, weeks 2 and 3. So now we have to use Google Docs and Google Presentations. Week 4 is how to use Microsoft Word. All of these are videos, very short videos that I created for you. Remember, we're in week 2. So if you don't have anything else to do, you can go to week 4, not a problem. But if you have a lot of things to do maybe for other classes, then just practice weeks 2 and 4 for now. Practice weeks 2 and 3 for now, okay?
Okay.
Week 4, like I said, we were using Microsoft Word, and at the very end, at the bottom of this, it says Zoom meetings recordings. So this is from last week. So if you want to watch the lecture from last Tuesday, you can click here, okay? I'm going to put a video today from today's lecture. So if you want later, you can go all the way at the bottom, click on the lectures. Like I said, today we're working with units 2 and 3, which is how to use Google Docs and Google Presentations. If you go to week 2, I have a tab that is called Google Docs and another that is called Google Slides. Both of them have videos. Then they have a discussion board and both of them have an assignment. At the bottom, it says handouts. If you want to open those handouts, you just have to click and it will open a PDF, which you can maximize with this button here, and you will have the instructions. You can either take a picture of this, so you can either maximize this window, like I said, to take a picture, or you can scroll down, take a picture here, you can take notes, or like Farida said, if you have the handouts from last semester, you can use them as well. You can go back with the back button, and then you can click how to use Google Slides. So if you click here, it's kind of the same handout, and you can scroll down. If you click maximize, it will make it really big. You can click escape to go back here, and you can scroll down on how to use Google Slides. So that is just how to access the handouts. Now I'm going to go back to modules if I want, or I can click home, and then I can go back to week 2. Okay, weeks 2 and 3, I can click, and I can start clicking the first link, which is on video, how to use Google Docs. Once I finish that video, I go down to the bottom. I'm not going to show you the video. You can watch that later. You can click next, and it will show you your assignment. So watch this video and leave a comment about what you learned. For example, I learned how to, and then you need to tell me what you learned. When you finish, you click reply, and all the way at the bottom, you should be able to click next. Later, you will see your first assignment using Google Docs. You're going to create a Google Doc and you're going to share with me. This is my address. Your document must include permission to edit or add comments, a title, your goals for the next 5 to 10 years, and 3 pictures. Okay, the pictures are 50 points. You must change the text, font, color, and size. Here is a criteria on how I'm going to check your Google Doc, and then you can click next. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to create this Google document. So you can use Google Chrome, Firefox, any browser that you want to use. So here, I'm using Google Chrome right now. I'm going to type And when I press enter, if you're logged in, immediately it will take you to your page with your documents. If you are not logged in, you will have to log in with your email and your password. So the first step I have is to open the internet and go to docs.google.com. We did that. You press enter and you log in if necessary. Step number 3 says click the plus. So this is the document, how to create a document. So click the plus to create a new document. This is only to create a new one, okay, and which is what we're going to do today. So you will click plus. And the first thing I want you to do is change the name of your document. So I'm going to type, for example, my first document. Okay. Now my handout says, start typing and format your text. Change the font color, size, and alignment. So for example, if I say, hello, okay. Now your document, your homework is to create the 3 goals for the next 5 to 10 years and give me access to your document. I will show you that in a minute. For now, I'm just going to change the text, maybe a little bit bigger. Instead of 11, I can change the size if I want. I can also change the color. And I can make all my text bigger again, maybe 18. Now I'm going to share my document. Now I'm going to insert a picture. Now, my first step to insert a picture, it says, click the insert button, click image, and then click search the web. I'm going to insert something that goals, for example. You can click here if you like this image, and it says, so if you double click, it will jump to my document. So look what happens. 1, 2. Now my image is here, but it's too big. So how can I make it smaller? From the corners. So I'm going to find the double arrow and I'm going to make it smaller. How do I move it? From the middle. It's important that you click here where it says wrap text. Okay? Then I will be able to move my picture. I can resize again if I want and move it up if needed. I'm going to insert one more picture. So how do I insert a picture again? Click insert, image, search from the web, and I'm going to do world. I want to travel around the world. And if I don't like that first image, I can go down, scroll down, and I don't like, oh wow, this is interesting. That's how the world is right now. So I can either click and then click insert at the bottom, or I can double click. And when it comes to my document, the first thing I need to do, make it a little bit smaller so I can manipulate the picture better. And at the bottom, what do I need to click? Inline, wrap text, or break text. I want to click the middle, wrap text. Now I can move it. Move it up a little bit maybe. And I don't want it on top of the other, right? Maybe I can move it here. There. And then I can add another picture here if I want to. Now, if I look at my handout, it says to share the document. So click on File, click Share, and then you need to type the email address you want to share with. In my case, you will type elimiracosta@gmail.com. And very, very important, you need to click this pencil and you can say, I want this person to be able to edit, meaning that person can change my document, that person can comment, or that person can only view my document. So what do you want? In this case, I want you to give me permission to comment or edit. Either one is good for me. When you click Add Notes, you can say, hello, this is Faride, this is Maria. I hope you're doing well. See you later. And then you can click send at the bottom. Okay? And that's it for today. That's lesson number 1 for today, how to create a Google Doc and how to share with me.